68 million years ago, an Albertosaurus was hot on the trail of its prey. Two Edmontosaurus could only flee desperately, but they hadn't run far when a bottomless cliff suddenly loomed before them. Though filled with despair, they refused to give up. The elder Edmontosaurus signaled for Maverick to hide in a safe spot while it stayed behind to confront the predator. Maverick quickly took cover, but the old Edmontosaurus wasn't so lucky. Before it could prepare, the Albertosaurus pounced violently, its powerful jaws clamping down on the elder's neck. Maverick trembled in terror as he watched the horrific scene unfold. As the Albertosaurus viciously shook its prey, both dinosaurs unknowingly edged closer to the cliff's precipice. Consumed by the hunt, the Albertosaurus completely forgot about its own massive weight until suddenly the ground gave way beneath it. Reacting instantly, it tightened its grip on the elder's neck like a lifeline. Realizing its time was short, the old Edmontosaurus made its final decision, leaping into the abyss to take its tormentor down with it. With the crisis averted, Maverick found himself alone once more, trudging wearily through the wilderness. 3 days later, new danger found him. A starving pterosaur had locked onto the vulnerable young dinosaur. To survive, Maverick fled desperately into dense undergrowth, but the winged predator circled relentlessly above, waiting for its chance to strike. Just as despair threatened to overwhelm him, Maverick made a miraculous discovery. His herd stood on the opposite riverbank, but joy quickly turned to dread as he saw the raging torrent separating them, its depths hiding even deadlier predators. Faced with this impossible choice, Maverick decided to rest before making his next move. Night fell, yet the pterosaur maintained its hungry vigil. As Maverick slept fitfully, sudden movement startled him awake. A mysterious creature was approaching stealthily. Trembling in a corner, Maverick was certain his end had come, until he recognized the familiar shape of the Pachyrhinosaurus they'd lost earlier, having somehow caught up despite falling behind. Before attempting the dangerous river crossing, they needed to eat their fill. With the powerful Pachyrhinosaurus as his protector, Maverick was no longer easy prey. After 2.5 hours of travel, they found the main Pachyrhinosaurus herd gathering by the riverbank. Maverick understood joining this massive group offered his only chance of survival, yet the crossing promised unimaginable danger. After careful consideration, one brave Pachyrhinosaurus took the lead, plunging into the raging waters. The others followed in turn, beginning their perilous crossing, but beneath the churning surface, hungry mosasaurs had been lying in wait. When the herd reached mid-river, the aquatic predators struck. Several Pachyrhinosaurus were dragged screaming into the depths. Panic spread instantly as the mosasaurs' feeding frenzy began. Some daring hunters even leaped from the water to snatch victims directly from the shore. Witnessing this bloodbath, Maverick was paralyzed with fear. But to survive, he couldn't remain passive. Summoning every ounce of courage, he launched himself into the deadly current. Swimming with all his might, Maverick stayed hyper-alert, hiding among the Pachyrhinosaurus herd for protection. Yet one by one, the adult dinosaurs around him began disappearing beneath the waves. Terrified and exhausted, his limbs nearly failing, Maverick had no choice but to keep swimming. By pure luck, the mosasaurs, unlike the indiscriminate Albertosaurus, selectively targeted only the largest Pachyrhinosaurus. After enduring countless life-or-death moments, Maverick finally dragged himself onto the far shore. Though completely spent, his ordeal had been worth it. Against all odds, he had rejoined his herd at last.